Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. I am Abia, mad at Vera. Vera, I said no. Why do you have to pop up? We got our job specialization after several hours of figuring out how and where to get it. We're now an artificer. Hooray! People are ready to check in, so they'll take care of that first so that they can keep doing work while we're out doing things. We'll probably do a story quest today, but I don't know which one. No problem, King Alistair. Sigil of the Great Bear. Italian for Sarah and for Shy. Don't tell Sarah. Okay. Does not tell me. Alright, well, let's see. What do we have
Really?
to do?
You did not notice? I had no idea Lady Beverly was one of your people. You might have told me before I embarrassed myself.
Do I have war table stuff in my game folder? I don't. Why is there a quest called End? Okay, so it doesn't matter who is sent. Oh, Cullen. Oh. Okay, so it doesn't matter
Let's
then.
see what we have.
Alright.
At your service.
That is set. Now we just let time do its thing. Sandra approves. Hey. I'm happy she improves. Or approves, not improves. Let's do some judging.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment. Where you will sit in judgment.
Maria, I like the horny men, male horny statues next to it. God dang it.
Still more lives in my hands.
You are a beacon of law, Inquisitor, as others retreat from responsibility. But this needn't be bloody. The Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison.
Alright, let's do it.
Is there anyone I should judge?
Take the throne when you're ready. We will bring him before you. You recall Gerion Alexius of the Winter. Ferelden has given him to us as an acknowledgement of your aid. The formal charges are apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted assassination, on your own life, no less. De Winter has disowned and stripped him of his rank. You may judge the former Magister as you see fit.
I remember what would have happened to Thedas if his treachery had succeeded.
I couldn't save my son. Do you think my fate matters to me?
Will you offer nothing more in your defense?
You've won nothing. The people you saved, the acclaim you've gathered. You'll lose it all in the storm to come. Render your judgment, Inquisitor.
I actually am not sure what to pick. Oh, if I was a mage, I could have make him tranquil. is slight. That's kind of want the agent. Sorry, Cassandra, I know you'll slightly disapprove, but hopefully you'll get over it.
Your magic was theoretically impossible, Alexius. I could use people like you. Your sentence is to serve under guard as a researcher on all things magical for the Inquisition.
No execution. Very well.
You don't get to join your son yet. Magic using Wycliffe. Operation available. Hooray. How much money do I have? Always need more. Here.
The Inquisitor.
Hi. Oh, right. You're one of my specialization teachers that I could have had. It's like, who are you?
I'm listening.
The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling?
Oh, you are referring to my outburst in the Haven. I am much better now. Justinia was such a dear friend, and there were so many things going wrong.
Hey, girl, it's okay. Sometimes we just need to scream to let it all
Sometimes
out.
it's best to talk these things out.
I was there when the hero Ferelden defeated the Archdemon.
Yeah, you
On
were.
the day, and I thought the Maker smiled on me. When the Divine requested my help, I went to her. I owed her that much. I sacrificed so much to do the Maker's work. But now, Justinia is dead. I was angry. I felt betrayed. But I shouldn't have let my emotions get the better of me. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You were grieving and upset. I understand.
Thank you. Now enough of this. Let us think more pleasant thoughts.
I'll leave you to your work.
Like shoes and pet nuts.
Greetings to you, Inquisitor. I am to serve as assistant to any research concerns. You'll find my skills are exceptional. I hope they prove useful.
You're taking over the duties of Maeve?
Yes. She said she was needed elsewhere and that I should serve the Inquisition to the best of my ability.
What is she doing?
I wasn't told.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Hi, Fiona.
I heard of your verdict on Alexius, Inquisitor. Research on your behalf is almost too kind. I hope you know what you're doing. Do be wary of anything that man proposes.
I trust everything is well with the mages.
Most are pleased with the Alliance, even if we wonder what will happen next.
I'll leave you to it.
Trying to find a research table. I sworn it was up here. There it is. Hey, Dorian. What do you think of
Anything
my
interesting?
judgment on Alexius?
A letter regarding Felix, Alexius's son. He went to the magisterium, stood on the Senate floor and told them of you. A glowing testimonial, I'm informed. No news on the reaction, but everyone back home is talking. Felix always was as good as his word.
Was?
He's dead. The blight caught up with him.
Oh.
Are you all right?
He was ill, and thus on borrowed time anyhow.
That doesn't mean you can't regret his death.
I know. Felix used to sneak me treats from the kitchens when I was working late in his father's study. Don't get into trouble on my behalf, I tell him. I like trouble, he'd say. Tevinter could use more mages like him. Those who put the good of others above themselves.
Were the two of you...
Felix and I? What an odd question. No. I had no intention of abusing Alexius's hospitality by seducing his son. Not that I've been proper my whole life, by any means. It wasn't like that. Even in illness, Felix was the best of us. With him around, you knew things could be better.
You make it sound like he was a better person than you.
What a mad thing to say. Few people are better than I. Very well, a better person, clearly, not nearly as handsome.
You do rock the mustache.
Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sort kicking around Thedas. I'm told you have Alexius researching magic for you. Research is always what made him happiest. Perhaps I'll even go talk to him eventually. One word of advice. If he suggests altering time as a way to solve all your problems, give it a pass.
You said Alexius was a mentor of yours.
He was my patron, sponsoring me to the higher levels of the Circle of Magi. In return, my successes were his. I had a lot of successes, naturally. Alexius was most pleased. He and I used to talk over brandy about the corruption. How we could one day make real change in the Imperium. And then he... gave up. He stopped trying.
Why did he give up?
On a journey to Hossberg, a Darkspawn raid killed his wife and sickened his son.
Oh.
I remember hearing the news. He hadn't been there, you see. Alexius was convinced he could have protected them. The guilt tore him up. I helped him with his research for a while, and then we drifted apart.
That must have been difficult.
Back then, I was furious. I told him to snap out of it, move on. I thought I had all the answers. Later, I regretted my hasty words. But we didn't speak again until he approached me for the Venatori. Too much pride, I suppose. Plus, I was busy drinking. One must have priorities.
I don't think that's it. You felt guilty because you couldn't help him.
Clever you. I had a choice, you see. Wallow in self-pity or get away while I could. At any rate, he's fallen so low, I doubt he'll ever get up. Sad, really.
It occurs to me that I barely know anything about
I
you.
love Dorian. He's
Beyond
great.
my being a mage from Tevinter, you mean?
Beyond that, yes.
And beyond my being so charming and well-dressed, which is obvious to anyone.
You certainly
shine.
think highly of yourself.
It's true. I could be more modest, but I'd be lying. Now, what was I talking about? Ah, yes, me. I am the scion of House Parvis, a product of generations of careful breeding and the repository of its hopes and dreams. Naturally, I despised it all. The lies, the scheming, the illusions of supremacy. That's Tevinter in a nutshell, isn't it? Needless to say, my family was not happy with my choices.
Why would your family be upset with your choices?
Because I rejected their idyllic plan. If they had their way, by now I'd be married to some unlucky girl from a powerful family. We'd live in luxurious despair, despising each other as I waited to take my father's place in the magisterium. I declined the honor, and thus it's best I'm far from home. Less of an embarrassment that way, you see.
What did you mean by generations of careful breeding?
The great families of Tevinter don't have children. They refine traits, weed out the undesirable, and promote the rest. My mother was chosen for my father because magic runs strongly in her blood. Never mind that they loathed each other. They wanted a son who could become Archon to make House Parvis the envy of the Imperium. They got me. A cautionary tale that you should be careful what you wish for.
I'm getting the impression that you don't care much for your homeland.
On the contrary, I care for my homeland a great deal. There's so much potential. Sadly, we squander it. We refuse to acknowledge how far we've fallen because pretending is easier. We pretend the Qunari can be beaten. We pretend that we're superior to everyone, even our own people. Not everyone feels that way. I don't. Sadly, we're the minority.
It just seems... so much of what you say about the Imperium is entirely negative.
It might sound that way. For all our faults, my people have many virtues. We are laden with history and culture. Tevinter is where Thedas truly began, remember? We treasure our past and preserve it. You can walk down a side street and find nothing built during the modern ages. And despite appearances, we care. Deeply. About everything. We have no reserve, not in war and not in love. If I truly believed my homeland was beyond all hope, I wouldn't miss it so much.
Why remain with the Inquisition?
Funnily enough,
Why
Thedas
not
is
go
just
back to
short for
Tevinter?
the Dragon Age setting.
I'm not exactly welcome back home. Not that it matters, I'm quite accustomed to being a pariah. It adds to my charm. I can do more for Tevinter here. If the Venatori succeed, it'll set my homeland back 1,000 years. I'm sure some magisters would disagree, but that's why we kill them.
I think I've heard enough.
That's too bad. I never tire of talking about myself.
Go.
I do rather like watching you leave.
What's that supposed to mean? Ow. Hi, Solus.
What can I do for you?
I need to know more about Corypheus.
We spoke of this on our travels to Skyhold. What more can I tell you? Cassandra and Varric seem more familiar with their adversary.
Oh, I'll take advice from just about anyone right now.
Slightly disapproves.
I claim no secret wisdom, but I will guess as best I can.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Colin, we have not talked to you yet, so let's fix that.
Inquisitor, I found where the Red Templars come from. They're in full redoubt. The Knights were fed red lyrium until they turned into monsters. Samson took over after their corruption was complete.
How do you know Samson?
He was a Templar in Kirkwall, until he was expelled from the Order. I knew he was an addict, but this...
I guess who got him
Red
back
lyrium
into
is
the
nothing
Order.
like the lyrium given by
Fuck!
the Church. Its power comes with a terrible madness.
The Red Templars swarming Haven were proof enough.
We cannot allow them to gain strength. The Red Templars still require lyrium. If we find their source, we can weaken them and their leader.
I like finding the Red Templars' vulnerabilities before fighting them head-on.
We'll need every advantage against what courses through their veins. Caravans of red lyrium are being smuggled along trade roads. Investigating them could lead to where it's being mined. If you confront them, be wary. Anything connected to Samson will be well guarded.
Meanwhile, Cullen's staring at his lyrium.
As leader of the Inquisition, you... There's something I must tell you.
Whatever it is, I'm willing to listen.
Right. Thank you. Lyrium grants Templars our abilities, but it controls us as well. Those cut off suffer. Some go mad, others die. We have secured a reliable source of lyrium for the Templars here. But I no longer take it.
You stopped?
When I joined the Inquisition. It's been months now.
Cullen, if this can kill you...
It hasn't yet. After what happened in Kirkwall, I couldn't. I will not be bound to the Order, or that life any longer. Whatever the suffering, I accept it. But I would not put the Inquisition at risk.
The man's been
I've
put
asked
through
Cassandra
crap.
to watch me. If my ability to lead is compromised, I will be relieved from duty.
Are you in pain?
I can endure it.
Thank you for telling me. I respect what you're doing.
Thank you, Inquisitor. The Inquisition's army must always take priority. Should anything happen, I will defer to Cassandra's judgment. Inquisitor?
Oh, god dang it.
You and the Red Templar's leader seem to have personal history.
When I arrived in Kirkwall, Samson and I shared quarters. He seemed a decent man at first. Knight Commander Meredith later expelled Samson for erratic behavior. He ended up begging on Kirkwall streets. He committed further crimes, but managed to evade the Order's justice. Now Samson serves Corypheus as his loyal general.
Why do you think Samson joined Corypheus?
He had a chronic lyrium addiction. He spent every last coin buying it from local smugglers. Perhaps Corypheus flattered his vanity, gave him purpose as well as lyrium. Perhaps that's all it took.
It sounds like Samson had a miserable life.
The Order expelled him, but he had choices. He could have found another path. I don't understand how he became so powerful. Even with red lyrium, Samson's glory days are long behind him.
There we go. Whee! Ow.
Strangest thing, when I reached out, my dagger was gone. Just gone. Know where I found it? In a barrel. The thing was filled to the brim with daggers. Got the strangest feeling. I know.
Finally, a place for... the horses. I forgot about the Ferelden horses.
Hey, Blackwall.
I've been meaning to thank you. There are 100 things that need your attention. You didn't have to take the time to help me, and yet you did.
If the history you pursue benefits the Wardens, then it was worth it.
You've proven yourself to be an honorable woman. Principled. I've great admiration for you, and I've never been more certain in my decision to join you.
There will be opportunities for us to do even more in the future.
Then I look forward to it.
Varric's friend Hawk said there were suspicions of corruption in Grey Warden ranks. Do you know anything about that?
Corruption? What sort of corruption?
Corypheus. He's been known to influence the minds of Wardens.
That could very well explain why so many have disappeared.
Are you feeling all right? No voices or anything?
If I start hearing things, I promise you'll be the first to know.
No, we won't have to worry about him hearing things.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit. Yes?
Hi.
Do you have any advice for me?
Watch the treasury carefully, with that Sarah present.
You think she's here to rob us?
Possibly not, but I would hardly put it past her.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Honestly, probably good advice.
So much room. That's hardly fun.
Something like that.
What's going on?
I'd like to know more about the Kunari.
All right. Hit me.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Inquisitor, it was amazing. Sorry, slow down. Your quartermaster outfitted me, and I got trained to hunt the bandits near my home, in your name. I hired Voth here. Don't tell anyone. He's a mage. A good one, though. Thank you for trusting me, your worship. I'll pay you back, I swear.
Good work. Keep with the training. We'll need every hand.
Yes. Yes, your worship. We'll do just that. Won't we, Voth? He doesn't speak, but he's thankful too.
Patrol for the crew operation available. Heck yeah, I want to keep that man alive.
Do you know what it was?
Otherwise? I hear Vashel was good pay for you, Inquisitor. Time to go see if my friends came through too. Got a location for a stash. Hopefully something nice for my trouble. Well, your trouble. Just let me know when you're ready to head out. Be sure to bring your empty pockets.
I'm not ready to go just yet.
Your choice, yeah? Only so long it'll stay hidden.
I forgot where Vivian is.
That got a little heated. Are you all right?
Well,
Why am I looking like that?
How angry is Cassandra? I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
To be fair, she didn't really tell you why she wanted Hawk. So I don't blame you. Not one bit.
I know, Varric. You never would have kept quiet otherwise.
I keep hoping none of this is real. Maybe it's all some bullshit from the Fade and it'll just disappear. I know I need to do better. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
Corypheus is back. Oh, shit.
You said he was a Darkspawn, or a Magister. What is he really?
I'm not sure. I don't think Corypheus really knows either. He's definitely a Darkspawn, but when we found him, it was pretty obvious he hadn't heard that. He thinks he's a Magister, a priest of Dumat, in fact. He says he broke into the Golden City, like in the Chantry tale.
If you and Hawk defeated him once, we can do it again.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt.
I soloed him.
I thought the Wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
How did you and Hawk even wind up in a Grey Warden prison for ancient Darkspawn?
Corypheus sent people after Hawk. He actually got control of an entire Carter clan. Made them drink Darkspawn blood. Weird shit. We tracked the Carter to an old dwarven fort or something in the mountains. Of course, it turned out to be a trap. They needed Hawk's blood to open the locks holding Corypheus, and they drew us into the prison to get it.
There has to be a way to defeat Corypheus. We'll find it. Don't worry.
I hope you're right. Maker's breath, what have I let loose?
You had nothing to do with this, Varric.
I was the one who led Hawk to Corypheus. If I hadn't tracked the Carter to that ruin. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry. Just let me know when you want something shot.
Why is Varric so amazing?
Inquisitor. Honored to help with the honored Inquisitor. Gotzi Sturhalt. Did my part on the walls. Now I'm on this strange collection you've brought us.
Mosaics, which I've never finished one.
Exactly, but it's good workmanship.
Another time.
Best of the vein, Inquisitor.
So, you've been hanging out with Three Eyes? He does good work. Nothing compared to Bianca, though.
I take it you know each other.
Acquainted. I wouldn't call us drinking buddies or anything. Guy's got weird priorities. Frankly, I think he's jealous of Bianca. Poor sod.
I'd love to build a crossbow like Bianca someday.
Then I wish you luck. The world could probably use a few more smiths that good.
The red lyrium we found at the temple seemed to upset you.
My brother Bartrand and I sort of discovered red lyrium during an expedition in the Deep Roads. We located an ancient thaig, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol there made of it. Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, everything's gone downhill from there.
Yep.
What could the Templars want with it?
In Kirkwall, just having the lyrium idol made Knight Commander Meredith impossibly strong. Before it turned her into a lyrium statue, anyway. Maybe they thought the power was worth it, or maybe they didn't know the consequences.
What makes it special?
Regular lyrium can mess you up pretty badly, but you have to ingest it for that to happen. Red lyrium messes with your mind when you're just near the stuff. You hear singing, get violent, paranoid, and then it does creepy shit. Makes things float, brings statues to life. It also turned Kirkwall's Knight Commander to lyrium. Everyone's been kept at least 100 paces from it since.
Yeah, she's still there.
I think that's enough on red lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject.
Seeing
There
red.
is something I wish to discuss.
Okay, that was a Varric quest that I wanted.
My
Hi,
lady
Mother
Inquisitor,
Giselle.
it's good of you to speak with me.
Oh, you asked.
I have news regarding one of your companions, the Winter.
Nothing good, I expect.
If you have reservations about his presence here, I share them. But this is another matter. I have been in contact with his family. House Pavas out of Carenas. Are you familiar with them?
He's mentioned his family. They don't appear to be on good terms.
Yes. I believe you're correct. The family sent a letter describing the estrangement from their son and pleading for my aid. They've asked to arrange a meeting quietly without telling him. They fear it's the only way he'll come. Since you seem to be on good terms with the young man, I'd hoped...
Why would they contact you?
Why would his family contact you?
Because they don't know you, Inquisitor. I am not of the Imperial Chantry, but they know what I represent. These are parents concerned about the welfare of their son. How could I not do whatever possible? I would speak to the young man myself, but he does not care for me. Thus I come to you. If any good can come of this, we must try.
I'm not going to trick him.
If you think I'm going to trick Dorian into meeting his family...
I feared you might say that. The family will send a retainer to meet the young man at the Red Cliff Tavern, to take him onward. If he truly does not wish this reunion, he can always end the matter there. I pray you change your mind, Inquisitor. Perhaps their letter will persuade you. If there is any chance of success in this, it behooves us to act.
Looking letter. Your Reverence, I understand that you feel inadequate to the task of bringing Dorian to a secret meeting, even into asking, I find it difficult to believe myself, considering my son has rebuffed all contact. It's the only way. I know him. He would be too proud to come if he knew, even just to talk. That is all we wish to do. The thought of Dorian and himself placing himself in the path of such danger alarms us more than I can express. If this somehow succeeds, we have a family retainer at the Vandral Hills watching for Dorian's arrival. He will bring the boy to us somewhere private. If Dorian utterly refuses to go with him, it ends there, and there is nothing we could do. We are at our wits' end. I don't know. We need to finish building, or even renovating this place. It's Whoops. Sorry, Josie.
And what else did Lady Forsythia say? That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition. Anything else? She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother. That does sound like her. Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention. You always do find the brighter side of things. We are in the midst of cementing
I
an
love their
alliance with
friendship.
Lady Forsythia of Nevada, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
Can I do anything to help negotiations?
Thank you, but I believe I have matters in hand. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
Dealing with so many demanding, strong-willed people can't be easy.
It's no less intense than my days at court, Inquisitor, I assure you. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
I have time if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss. Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Jennar still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt without mustard stains on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits his whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
It went by so quickly, I didn't even notice.
You're far too polite.
Thank you.
I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
I'm not romancing her, but I'm saying it anyways.
Time with such an engaging woman is never unpleasant, Lady Montilier.
Goodness. I'm glad I haven't wasted your day. Well, I've taken up quite enough of your time already. Until next time, your worship.
Alright, more table stuff. Let's go. Also, I might upgrade some, update my armor to the next tier. At least try to. Enhanced amulet of magic.
My scouts report no signs of danger in the pass nearby.
I will arrange patrols to ensure it stays that way.
Thornton. Ah, yes. Patrol for a crew.
All right.
It's a bit cold in here, don't you think? We are in the mountains.
I'm more concerned about everything scattering whenever there's a draft.
Yeah.
Inquisitor.
Ah, we want Josephine because she'll give us 20 influence for this. Perfect. Oh god, that's 3 hours. Alright, well she's gonna be busy. Wahoo. Yip ho ho.
Not trying to step on your toes, you know.
Coat or mail? Ooh. 234 would be better than what I'm currently rocking. Which is 219. I like the skin that stalks. It's nice, it's cool, but I would like to do a different set too. So I also really would like a new bow. Oh, I can make a bow. Let's do Pyrophyte. Plus 12 dex. Sure. Yeah, new bow. Well, that 9% attack boost goes to 30. Staff only. Oh. Alright. We have a much nicer bow now. You know, that's fair. Let's do mail because I did coat before. But I do love the coat set. Let's just do the coat. Stormheart's tier 3. Let's go. We need a lot now. (21 minus 9 equals) Cool. Hey, Caravan. Hi, what's up, buddy? What's 21 minus 9? $12? Thank you.
You may pet the tiny bear, but be gentle. A Magister miniaturized him specially at great cost.
Yeah, I'm still working through Ravenloft. X plus 1 minus 10. Oh, God. I get to see the new Gobtuber. Infamous RPG Fatal?
Lots of standards. That'll guide the dragon right in.
Isn't Fatal itself just an RPG horror story?
Law has asserted itself.
Fine, I guess we'll just do 5 decks, though I really would prefer 8. You know what? No.
Where is the urchin? I require the services of the urchin.
Alright, Chad, we'll be doing some stuff. I just wanted to get some prep stuff done.
Worship.
I prefer HP, but you know what? Melee damage is alright. I don't worry about masterwork until much later.
This is where...
100% maximum mana stamina. Minus 50% mana stamina regeneration. 50% barrier, minus 50% health. Oof. There we go. Move this to Varric. He needed the armor boost. Ooh. There we go. Let's see if I can find Vivian. There she is.
Yes? Is there anything I can do to help your efforts at restoring the Circle?
After the Circles fell, their libraries were plundered by scavengers. 1,000 years of recorded knowledge in the hands of bandits. Makes me sick to think of it. I've received news that some tomes have been located, if you are interested in righting this wrong.
Sure.
I'll look into it for you.
If you can take care of this matter, the Circle would be in your debt.
like it when people owe me things. Welcome back, Caravan. Alrighty, let's see. Where do we want to go? You know what? Let's kill some Venatori with Dorian. Grand Enchanter Fiona, also known as Alistair's mom and former Grey Warden. Also, behold my new attire. I gave Varric the old set. So he's no longer using the free Avar gear. Also, Chad, would like to apologize for not streaming yesterday when I said that I would. I won't lie, I was really tired. I actually drifted off in my computer chair, bit my tongue, which woke me up. Whew, we need to upgrade Bull's gear as well. We need to upgrade a lot of people's everybody's gear, really. Yeah, so that's why there was no stream yesterday. Wednesday, turns out, I need to level people up. The concert my mom and stepdad were going to was postponed. So they were really sad about that because they were really looking forward to it. Because it was pink. So I didn't have to stay the night at their place, but I'm like, you know what? I said I wasn't going to stream, so I'm just going to take the night off. cores, 2 logging stands. 3 cores, 3 logging stands. We're at 5-5. Crap ton of elf root, spindleweed, and blood lotus. So that's why there was no stream on Wednesday, but you guys had already known that I wasn't streaming on Wednesday, so it's just like, I'm just going to take tonight off. I've been playing a lot of FF14 on my alternate characters. And it's been nice. I'm close to finishing up Stormblood with one of them. I also got their dancer job to 70 today. Actually activated my trap. Cool. Oh, dang it. I actually came close to just not streaming tonight too, but I'm like, you know what? No. Well, he's dead. I straight up one-shotted him. Alright, I'm actually at a high enough level I can take care of these rifts now. Also, there will not be a Dark Souls 2... There was a Dark Souls 2 stream planned for tonight. But, wow, we need better armor on Dorian. But as you can clearly see, it's not happening. Warchild has some pet stuff that he wants to focus on right now. One of his dogs had surgery and she's not doing so good, so he's just gonna be with her. Next Monday we'll have it, but I would not get your hopes up just to be on the safe side. Oh, I need 7 blood lotus, 8 elf roots, and well, now 7 elf roots. And 2 spindleweeds. Perfect. Hi. Bye. Sorry, walk closer. Darn.
I doubt that's the last of them. Come on.
Hey, found our spindleweed. Heck yeah. 7 elf roots, 7 blood lotuses, and we are good to go. One of our upgrades at last. So yeah, that's the status on Dark Souls 2. We have not forgotten about it. It's just that we've both been busy on Mondays. This past Monday I had a haircut, which turned out to be a good thing because I didn't get home until like 6:30. Oh, 2 bears. Also, we are currently picking out a new D&D campaign to play Saturday nights. We have narrowed it down to 3 choices. That was a good placement for that AoE, holy crap. We've got, the choices are Homebrew, which is based off of Galaxy Express 999. The new Eve of Vecna module, which goes from 10 to level 20. And Ghost of Saltmarsh. As much as I would like to do the homebrew, Sume himself was talking to me about how he was having some issues with it. So I will probably be voting for either Saltmarsh or Vecna. I have a character in mind for both. Kind of want some money that needs some money because I want character art of them. Which is rough because just got done with part 2 of my plumbing issues. Which was a slow dripping sink faucet, which they said they didn't touch, so it was unfortunately not covered by warranty, so I had to pay $180 for that one. The good news is that they were willing to knock off $100, so I didn't pay the full $280. So, silver lining on that one, thank goodness. Bye, Despair Demon number 1. Oh, I actually managed to hit it. This one was always such a pain because I could never reach it. Cool. I think that's all the rifts in the hinterlands. Heck yeah, let's go. Sing red again. The real sucky part is that I got the maintenance man for my furnace to come out to do some maintenance on the furnace because I heard a bird living in there. He has said that the only way a bird could get in is for it to die. I'm like, oh. So it's probably in another duct. So the good news is I could... That thing involves a quest that, I don't have to worry about smelling a roasted bird when I have my furnace on, so hooray. That one.
What's so important that Corypheus sent them out here?
That one also cost me a pretty penny.
Hey, don't most dwarves have beards? Or at least mustaches, or something?
I make up for it elsewhere.
Yeah, his chest hair. Yeah, the sucky thing about that one is I paid it with my actual money, which isn't a bad thing. But after I paid it, I remembered that I have a credit card specifically for this company to use that I could have used instead. I'm just like, oh. I'm stupid. Oh well. Again, another silver lining is the fact that that did not increase, so... Boy, I feel dumb. So yeah, that was my day today. Hope everybody had a good day at least. Woo! 2,430 damage. I hit really hard. I don't need spindleweed in my blood flow. It's okay, I guess. As stated previously, I will be doing the companion quest where it's like, oh, do a bunch of these. Alright, because it gets their approval rating up. Guess the game is loading too fast. You're like, listen, we know the loading times take a while, but it's to load in all the assets and whatnot. Now that the game is loading too fast, we actually have to put like a certain thing up so the things can load in. I'll say, I am looking forward to doing Shadow of the Tomb Raider again, despite it being my third playthrough, for one specific reason. There's a certain spot where Lara travels that gets a hang-up. 32 more health to go with the game. So I'm wondering if that happened on the PS4, so I wonder if the PS5 will not have that happen. I'll have to see if I can handle a dragon, but I think most of my party would die. Eric approves.
Nothing to report, sir.
Cool. And it would lead to Dragon Town. Well, you know what? Let's give it a shot, shall we?
He's taking off!
Alright, well, let's give it a shot, shall we? Holy fudge! Oh, she's only level 12. We could probably take her. Land. Ow. It's a spicy meatball. I think we release break that then. Yay, we've hit 30 elf fruit. Now we just need 30 more. I guess that was it.
Inquisitor.
Hi. All right. Let's get that Night Enchanter starter for you, Vivian. I believe we also have a bunch of stuff for Solus in the Hinterlands too. So once we take care of this, we'll help him out, I guess. So much activities for our companions. I'll also explore to see if I can find some logging sites and quarries in the Hinterlands, because I know for sure that there are logging places here. I would very much like to get those. My power at 34.
Oh, ma'am. You must be pleased the Inquisition brought in all those rebel mages.
Hardly. Magic is dangerous, and with the Inquisition's alliance, the mages are now dangerously independent.
Your views on magic don't quite mesh with what I was taught about mages outside the Cune.
Life is a series of necessary restrictions, Iron Bull. The small-minded beat against every wall they find. The wise learn to make the most of the options they have.
So I've learned that they are also making a Lightning and Magic the Gathering card, and I'm just like, I need Ugh. Nowhere near better. They also have an Emmett Silk card, which honestly looks really cool, and I wouldn't mind having that one. It's been a while. We need to level up Solus. It was lightning, I believe. Just away. I think. Actually, this way is probably best. Figures you like all of them. Well, I don't know what all of them look like. I know Kefka's in it. Of course, I can't say one name in the live Discord because two
According
people,
to my research,
three
the
really.
ancient elves may have set up wards near here. If we can find the artifacts they used, it may help strengthen this area against tears.
3 people play FF14 in that Discord, and I can't say anything because it's spoilers, because none of them have gotten past Stormblood.
And Iran Atishan. Go in peace then.
Oh. I didn't know there was a person here.
And
Hi.
Iran Atishan. I did not expect to see another Dalish blood here. My name is Miris. By your weapons, I see you come ready for battle. Perhaps we face a common enemy in these demons.
Are you fighting the demons on your own?
Fighting the demons is pointless. There will always be more, and I have no means of closing the rifts. But I have heard of elven artifacts that measure the veil. They may tell us where new rifts will appear. I was not expecting so many demons, however. I believe one of the artifacts is nearby. Can you help me reach it?
It sounds worth investigating.
Thank you. It shouldn't be too much farther ahead. Thank you for joining me. I do not think I could have done this alone.
What took you away from your clan?
They were all killed by a demon that our keeper was foolish enough to summon. I am the only survivor of Clan Vernen. I was searching for another clan that would take me in when the breach appeared. Now, I'm doing whatever I can to help with this madness.
Keeper summoning demon. 1 second. Okay, good. It's not Meryl's clan. We didn't kill her entire clan, chat. We're fine. Shifty-eyed. I was like, did we do that? Looks it up. No? Okay, cool. Dodge that bullet. With or without Sugar Daddy's with Circle Mage. I feel like I have not looked at chat when that you said that, so what are you implying? of here!
That's not normal fire.
I have heard of this, but never seen it before. It is called Veil Fire. It is a form of sympathetic magic. A memory of flame that burns in this world where the veil is thin. Near another artifact.
If we activate that crystal, it should react to the strength of the veil.
Yes, the wards are helping to strengthen the veil. This area should be safer for travelers now.
Well, that should prove useful. And it seems the ancestors left something for me as well. Interesting. I believe our alliance is concluded. Go in peace, stranger.
Mahalani, Maglandeva, Vienna
Aye. Perhaps you're right. Here, take it. Go with Mithal's blessing.
Cool. Yeah, unfortunately, here's a spoiler. My buddies Meso Spades, Hyperion, and Sleek all play FF14, but again, none of them have went past Stormblood's patches, so I can't say anything. It is rough. I have gone this long without spoiling it, and I'm just like,
Veil Fire must be making the runes legible.
break.
All right. Nice going with the weird magic fire.
I'm playing games so I can finally talk about it. Here's the point. 2019 was when Shadowbringers came out, if I remember correctly. That should tell you all that you need to know. I haven't said a word about any spoilers. I can't force my friends to play a video game, especially when the fact that it has a subscription fee, and unfortunately they have things that require a lot of money. As someone who also has an issue with that, can't really blame them. Talk about working with what you get instead of fighting. Eh. Vivian Turbo. I mean, yeah, sure, the circles aren't the best, but it doesn't mean that you have to fight against it. In her case, she's like, all right, this is the hand I've been dealt. Let's play it to the best of my ability. And you know what? She is apparently really freaking good at poker. Did she get lucky? Yes. To be fair, you could also make Vivian the Grand, or the Divine. Does it? Oh no, I don't remember what she said or how she said it. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I really don't remember what she said. I am not the best when it comes to memory. Why is this so small? Why can't I make it bigger? Oh, that works. Okay, let's see. Have one there. So I guess we'll just go there then. But I don't know who I'll pick for Divine yet.
Inquisitor.
Unfortunately, the Divine has to be a woman. And Cole's not only male, question mark, but is a spirit, so he's not really a tangible being. Oh, there's no food there. I wonder if I can just go that way. Yeah, probably. Had to try. I think he only really said that just because it'd be funny. No offense, Caravan. Though, I will admit, I have not really done, like, big lore exposition for these games. Mainly because it's super dense. Oh, hello, bear. That ram just literally ran into my trap and died. So I totally realize that Solus is also wearing some pretty bad armor. Okay, locking camp is close. I believe it's over here. Ow. Oh, you're a Mabari. Oh, there's the locking camp. Heck yeah. There we go. Hey, 3 more cores, we can make a new tower. 2 cores, we can make a better courtyard. Yeah, I know a lot of people tend to dislike Vivian, but I don't really hate her.
Bull. I understand that among your people you are... What is the term?
Ben Hasra. Secret police. Spies, basically.
You spied upon your own people.
Is that so different from Orlais or Ferelden? They have all kinds of people policing them.
What they say and do, yes. Not what they think.
What you think is what you say and do.
No. Even the lowliest peasant may find freedom in the safety of her thoughts. You take even that.
Right, forgot. Solus really does not like Bool because Kunari. So again, Solus is all about free will and freedom. Hi. Yeah, it's the divine is a male only in Tevinter. Because Tevinter is weird. I don't think I've had that flower before. Hit the trap. Or where the fuck am I going? It's okay if you forgot. Like I said, it's not something that I haven't really been diving deep into the lore of these games. So most of the knowledge that I'm presenting is basically through talking with the NPC characters. Deleted. This is not where I want to be at. Flame of fire. Bring the grandfather back. Oh, there it is. Alright, unlocking stands in the hinterlands acquired. Yay. I saw him fall down. I'm like, is he dead? Guess not. 3 times. There we go. Brought Granddad back only to kill him. Tisk tisk. Alright, honestly, I feel like we are actually done with the hinterlands, besides killing Dargon. Which I don't remember how to get her to stop flying around. Let's see. Maybe we could try and fight her again. She's weak to ice.
Inquisitor.
There she is.
Looks like dragon territory. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Kill the babies. So we go further in. There she is. Oh, I love the dragon designs in this game. Blood critters.
Look at that! That is magnificent!
Woo, we ain't doing a lot. Oh, never mind, we're actually doing pretty decent. Oh god! Oh, woof, pain. I literally tried to dodge roll out of that. And she's at half health. Cullen is ready to report in. I'm a little busy here, buddy. I love the sound design for the roars. Fudge it, just try to dodge roll again. He has summoned the children. Woo! Ah! Just backflips into fire. Ha ha ha! I got you right before you left! Honestly, the dragon fights compared to 2, especially 1, definitely big upgrade. Ow. Bring her down! And down she falls. Or does she get glitched out again? Oh, there she goes. It just took a while. Woo!
Everyone all right? Never better. See the way everything lit up when it tried to fry us. Now that is a fight.
Level up.
Die!
First dragon conquered. Ooh, reduced cooldown. I will greatly approves. Spirit belt of focus. Philanderis. 100% poison damage, minus 50% attack. Honestly, that'd be good for Varric, because he does poison stuff. Primary slot. Very high armor rating. Alistair. Boy got pale.
Inquisitor, come, have a drink. To killing a high dragon like warriors of legend.
What exactly am I supposed to be drinking?
Maras lok.
And what does that mean?
It means drink. I know, right? Put some chest on your chest. That little gurgle right before it spat fire. And that roar. What I wouldn't give to roar like that. The way the ground shook when it landed. The smell of the fires burning. Tarsidathan Halsam. You know, Kunari hold dragons sacred. Well, as much as we hold anything sacred. Here, your turn.
That thing you just said, you shouted it during the fight, too. What does it mean?
Oh, Tarsidathan Halsam. Closest translation would be, I will bring myself sexual pleasure later, while thinking about this with great respect.
You shouted that while it was breathing fire at us.
I know, right?
Maria, why do I like you? Ah, whatever. God, that flagon is as big as her head.
Yes, the second cup's easier. Most of the nerves in your throat are dead after the first one. Atashi, the glorious ones. That's our word for them. Atashi.
Why do you think the Gunari think of dragons that way?
Well, you know how we have horns. We kind of look more dragony than most people. Maybe it's that. But a few of the Ben Hasrath have this crazy old theory. See, the Tamasrans control who we mate with. They breed us for jobs like you'd breed dogs or horses. What if they mixed in some dragon a long time ago? Maybe drinking the blood, maybe magic, I don't know. But something in that dragon we killed spoke to me.
It's a shame we had to kill the dragon.
Damn good fight. Dragons are the embodiment of raw power. But it's all uncontrolled. Savage. So, they need to be destroyed. Taming the wild. Order out of chaos. Have another drink.
Canonically, Maria does not drink alcohol.
Nice.
She also makes sure not to accept drinks from others.
To the Iron Bull.
And his ass-kicking Inquisitor.
Wow, my body contorted in a really weird way. I did not like how that looked. That was weird.
You're doing good work, boss. I like how this Inquisition is coming. Next time you're free, why don't you come grab a drink? I'll introduce you to the Chargers.
You said we should go get some drinks and meet your company.
Yeah, come on. It'll be fun. Good. We're not drinking alone. How you doing, creme de la creme?
Your worship. I'm so glad he has someone new to hit with that joke.
Some people these days don't like this scene. Would like to point out that this is back in 2014. I have my own viewpoint on this, but I won't say what it is.
I can think of worse places to go with Cremisius.
So can the chief, believe me. He loves his nicknames.
Hey, when I was growing up, my name was just this series of numbers. We all give each other nicknames under the Qun.
They ever wear shirts under the Qun, chief? Or do they just run around binding their breasts like that?
It's a harness, Krem.
Yes, for your pillowy man bosoms. Let me know if you need help binding. You could really chisel something out of that overstuffed look.
Maria, listen, I like those pillows, thank you. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't want to get into that here. Let's just say ignorance is bliss. There's nothing wrong, in my opinion, to ask for confirmation.
Who are the others?
A lot of the Chargers went looking off for
But hey,
Strahd
Krem's a
drinks.
dude.
Let's see, who's left? We've got Rocky and
That's all that
Skinner
matters.
there. And over there are Stitches, Dalish, and Grim. Crazy bunch of assholes, but they're mine.
Why aren't you with your clan?
Our keeper thought I should see the world a little.
Dalish don't have Templars, so they can't have too many mages in a clan at once.
Now, sir, you know I'm not a mage. That'd make me an apostate.
You carry a staff, Dalish.
It's a bow.
A bow with a giant glowing crystal at the tip.
Yes, it's for aiming. Old elven trick you wouldn't understand.
The Dalish archer in the right now. Sure.
I take it you're the company healer.
Yes, first time I ever picked up a sword was when the Blight hit Ferelden. Never put it back down.
He makes a potion that'll put you right back on your feet after even the toughest fight. It tastes terrible, though.
That's because it's a poultice, sir. You're not supposed to drink it.
So, how'd you join the Chargers?
Killed some people.
Skinner didn't take kindly to nobles testing their new swords on the elves in her alienage.
Bull took me in. Now I get paid to kill shams.
This is actually really good behavior for her. She's not marking her territory or anything.
Were you born on the surface, or are you from Orzammar?
Orzammar. I got exiled. Stupid noble crap. Also, I accidentally blew up a bit of the shape rate.
Rocky's one of our best sappers. He can take down enemy fortifications faster than a golem.
I'm also working on my own version of Kunari black powder. I've almost got it.
Yeah, you really don't.
Grim, is it?
Grim doesn't talk much. I'm pretty sure he's the lost king of some small country, or chieftain, something like that.
We all have our theories about Grim. Mine is that he's some form of royalty. That's basically it.
You've got a good company, Bull.
We do all right.
Man can beat the Chargers, cause what hits you where it hurts. Unless you know what's happened with loose cards and looser skirts. For every bloody battlefield will gladly raise a cup. No matter what tomorrow holds, the horns be pointing up.
Thanks for coming by, boss. Glad you could meet some of my team. I can't understand how those women in the kitchen can be awake so early after the night we had.
I'd like to hear more about the Chargers.
Always happy to talk about my guys. What do you want to know?
What are the craziest jobs you've ever taken?
Besides this one, there's a lot of violence between the nobles here, but that's standard work. The fun stuff is when they party. They always want to impress each other, and that means getting something shiny. We've hunted wyverns, fought through caves to find some old magical crap. Even went giant baiting once.
See you later,
It's not what I wanted to do.
Hey, boss. How are you?
I'd like to hear more about the charges.
Always. What do you want to know?
Darn it.
How did you start the group?
It's easy to make a name for yourself as a merc when you're a head taller than most folks. I spent a year or two working for Fisher's Bleeders, but their captain was crap. Figured I could do better. The best folks in the Bleeders agreed with me, so we split off.
I imagine Fisher disagreed.
He came at me. I snapped his sword in half, and we talked things out over drinks.
That's impressive.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Have to make sure it's cleared after. Don't need squires losing feet. We'll train more when you have time away from other duties.
Committed to independence,
I think Colin's the only one that's finished.
If it was abandoned when we arrived, who named this place Skyhold?
Solus says it changed hands so many times, the original builders can't be traced. I read the House of Armitage once built a fortress in the vicinity 5 ages ago, but the records are lost. Have you heard anything? Not yet. I'll let you know as soon as I do.
What's this called? A patrol for the crew. Ah, okay. I have to go and talk to Sutherland again.
Welcome back.
You heard? Good work out there, boss. Those blighted nugs won't infect anything now. Shay, thanks for joining in on that escort for Lady Montilier.
Whatever.
She's great, right? Training hard, Inquisitor. You have the best people, and we're gonna help.
Seems he's picked up a third. Operation unlocked. Now we can outfit his crew. I'm excited, Chad. I'm going to be playing the Wilds beta next Tuesday with my buddy Hyperion. I'll definitely make sure to download it before bed.
Skyhold does seem more secure than Haven.
Only if we have
Hey!
the numbers.
Waited Haran!
A place like this serves no purpose without enough people to make the running worthwhile.
They are not troublesome, Cullen.
I've arranged an accord between the Marquis and the Dowager. Wonder of wonders. Perhaps they can be useful to us after all.
Make a formidable heavy armor. I like Cullen. Alright, so Josie would give them a light armor, Leliana would give them medium armor, but Cullen would give them heavy armor. And you know what? I'm with Cullen. Let's suit these lads up. How much longer for Leliana's? 30 seconds? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, speaking of... I'll end this part of the stream once Leliana is finished, because we have hit the time. And she's done. Magic used in Redcliffe. Neat. Choose successor in needs. Sorry, chat. There's a ton of these quests. Okay, so it doesn't matter. 30 influence for Cullen, 10 spindleweed for Leliana, Or money from Josephine. Alliances. Observing the deadlock. Good amount. Woo! 5 hours! We'll do that at the end of the stream. Speaking of, thank you for watching YouTube. Feel free to like, subscribe. If not, that's okay. You can find me on Twitch at Evia7. Bye-bye. Alright, I will be stopping the stream for a bit, but I will be coming back.